Yes, we are back again in Train Sim World number 4 for the third day in a row. This only happens when there's new things releasing, but don't panic. It's fine. There's going to be nothing advanced this evening, or for whatever time of day this is. You watch it on YouTube. We'll get to you in a minute. There's nothing German. We're all good. We're back in our safe place. We're okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello. Hiya. How you doing? You okay? Really? Oh, I'm sure you get better soon. Oh. Well, go and see a doctor about that then. There'll be links in the description below to where you can get whatever route it is I'm going to end up doing. I think I've got an idea. There'll be a link down there to the Twitch page where you can watch me sometimes on Twitch. Normal service will be resumed. Get the summer out of the way. Winter schedule, I'll be here every week. All day, 6 days and all that. Anyway, a link down there to the Discord server as well. This may rather randomly go out on a Monday. Purely because I've got content for the whole of August going out on a Wednesday and a Saturday. I can't afford to keep putting content on the end of that. So this might go out on a Monday. So that's a thing. And I do put links in. So yes, hello to Trent, Connor, CN, Connor, Trent, CN and Stokey. I fancy going to America. Not only in real life, but in this as well. And I think Long Island Railroad is going to be the place where we're going to go. We're going to do a timetable route. We're going to take the M3. We're going to do a 10 car. We're going to go from New York Penn to... Or do we do one around this time? We normally do that, don't we? We'll go into New York Penn on the 1835. And then we'll take the New York Penn back out to one of the other branches. Yeah, I can't do the route trek because I didn't know what one I was doing. So that's what we're going to do. That. I know it's not class. I don't set that up. I only set it up, but I know what route I'm going to be doing, and that was a while ago. Oh, that's track high art. Okay. Well, just kick him out of the house. That's the easiest thing to do. Right, let's open that window. Open that door. We'll open that window over there as well. Can anybody remember? Oh, master key on. That's probably a good start. That into forwards. Again, probably a good start. Unlocking the doors. That's a thing. What do we got up here? Door zone. Lights are on. Again, probably a good idea. Cab light is off. Wipers, we don't need those. And oh, these are the train lights up here. I'll look outside. Oh, hello, that's the thing. Oh, we got white lights on. That's fine. Wait until 1836. Okay, we can do that. Right. Oh, in 20 seconds. Okay, we can do that as well then. It is quite cupboardy. The fact that I even put a window on the other side, it's like, no, we're going to have a window in front of the driver, and we're going to have a window in the door type thing. It's well supposed to be farming tonight, by the way, but I didn't fancy it. So I thought I'd do trains instead. Right, locking doors. Right, Westbury. Probably be there on Saturday. Or through it. Right, go. Go. Hang on. It's a brake thing, isn't it? Hang on. I've got to charge the brakes, haven't I? That one. Aha. Oh, I probably can't do it. Hang on, I've got to go max... min brake. That's the other way. Hang on. We'll get there. Max brake. There we go. There we are. Right. Brakes have been charged. He's a nice guy, Max. How's Tony? I've known from him for a while. I don't think he's made it to America. Are we now going to go? I'm in forwards. Brakes have been charged. It's going well. Oh, that's a buzzer. No, that's a master controller. charging the brakes to the minimums. Reverses in forward. Master keys on. Nothing else I'm supposed to. There we go. We're moving. It's fine. That was planned. We're okay. We're all good. I don't know what I did there, but I did something. Right. Green. Oh, that's beeping. That's a yellow type thing. Right. Coasting. So where are we going? We're going to New York, the pen place, where they keep the pens. There's just one area of New York where they keep pens. If you need a pen, that's where you have to go. It's called Penn Station. That's many beepings. Yes, I do have an Ethan tomorrow. I did say it would be difficult today, but now I've got going. It's fine. Right, power. Why are you beeping at me? Stop. Oh, track speed is 40. Well, it's not, is it? Quite clearly, it's 80, but okay, we'll keep you happy then. That's what you're going to be like. Do that. That's that done. Don't worry about that anymore. Right, 2.4 miles to Westbury. If you're happy you want me to do 40, I'll do 40. I'm not overspeed. Why are you flashing with the overspeed? I'm doing 36. You're saying it's 40, yet that's actually saying it's 80. Many external lights. Yeah, well, just in case. It's probably going to be, you know, darkness by the time we get to the place where they keep the pens. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. That's not how it goes. I can't sing it properly, obviously, because of copyright. You know, I'd get striked instantly because it'd be so close. What colour pens? Black. I writing with a blue pen at work the other day. It felt odd. I didn't like it. Beep. It's beeping at me again. It's now saying 30 track speed. Well, it's quite clearly not 30, is it? Now it's saying 40. You don't know what you're doing, do you? Track speed. Okay, we'll do some coasting then if that's what you want to do. It's fine. I started a new pad at work yesterday as well. You almost don't want to write on it, do you? That first sheet of a new pad, it's like, Halfway through today, I didn't care. Beep, beep. Why are you still flashing at me with the overspeeds? We're not overspeeding. It's an 80, I'm doing 50, and you're saying it's 40. And we've got 1.1 miles until we arrive at Westbury, which is somewhere near Eastbury. I stand. It's still beep. Stop beeping at me. Now I'm one of those people that I'll turn the pad over, and then when I try to look back at a note or to do something, I have to flick back through both sides of all the pages. Hi Daz, doing good, thank you. Apart from being confused by American speeds. Kings or Queensbury. It was a good TV series years ago, wasn't it? Called The King of Queens. Quite like that. Right, braking. More brake, lots of braking. Okay, it's too much braking. There was too much of it then. We're now approaching Westbury. Westbury will be your next station stop. I haven't watched the first episode of season 2 yet. I've been deserting Larwood. Normal service will resume soon. Right, we've arrived. We're late, of course, because some idiot couldn't get the train going. But we've arrived. Well, no, this Sunday I'll be able to watch something. And then next weekend, back to normal. We haven't forgotten you, Larwood. I haven't. I miss watching stuff and shows and films and things. I keep getting dragged out of the house. That's right. There's only one thing planned for September. Nothing for October. Doors are unlocking on the right-hand side of the train. They have unlocked, in fact. And we're about 2 minutes late. That's fine. I pressed that then. I was hoping I wouldn't get a bell. Locking doors. Doors unlocking. Right, a mile to Carl's place. We're going to go visit Carl. Yay, we moved! It does feel like they shoved every little thing they possibly could in this cupboard. Where can we put the speed thing? Oh, just shove it in front of the window there. What about that? Yeah, just shove that there. What about the speedo? Oh yeah, we just shove that at an angle there. Wherever this thing is, we'll shove that there. It's like the driver's got less and less space to look out of. We have less than a mile to go to Carl's place. So this is the M something. 3, 7, 9, 54. M62. It's one of the M trains. Oh, that's brakes. Doesn't say it's one of them. I think it's the 3. No, the 3 is the old one. It's going to be the 7 then. It might be the 3. Yeah, I think it might be the 3. Is it written anywhere? Does it say you're in a 3, you dimwit? I wasn't paying attention at the beginning. I just picked a train. Oh, in a break, here. We're now coming into Carl's place. We're going to see if he's in, see if we can dip round and have a cup of coffee. I've run out. Actually, I haven't run out of milk. My milk was, well, borderline this morning. I sniffed it when I got home from work. No. So there's no coffee for me tomorrow morning. There's no cup of tea and some biscuits for me after the stream. Best not speak to the Stevie tomorrow morning. Hi, Nathan. Right. We've now arrived at Carl's place. We have. Doors are unlocking. I could go to the supermarket, but that means like going out after the stream, and that's not happening. I could go to the corner shop. It does shut at 9, but again, it means leaving the house. And locking doors. We haven't seen another train yet, which I think we had this issue last time when it all the way out here, because there's not many trains that come out here. Mineola. That sounds like an Austin Rover car from the 1990s. Introducing the new Mineola! Yeah, if I sent Ethan to go out and get milk, he'd come back with milk chocolate. I haven't yet trusted him to go shopping on his own. Oh, it is the M3. Okay, so it's the M7 is the other one I've got for this route then. The M3. Right, I'm just ignoring the bleeping thing. I don't know why it's going at a track speed of 40. We have got a yellow type light. Now, I'm going shopping tomorrow lunchtime. It's fine. I've only got to survive the morning. I'm sure I'll be fine. This is Long Island Railroad. Yeah, I didn't put it in the description, so I didn't know what one I was doing. Oh, that's rapid. It should get busier as we get closer to New York. Obviously, this time of night, probably less frequent service anyway. Wow, brakes are good. Brakes are good. Brakes are good. It does seem as though we're really close to that platform. All the passengers are now in the front carriage. Going, holy crap, there's a lot of braking. I listened to Underworld Born Slippy the other night. I was like, I forgot how good that tune was. Anyway, we're now arriving at Mineola. Only 3 minutes late. Where are we going? We're going to Maryland Avenue, New Hyde Park, Jamaica, Kew Gardens, Forest Hills, Woodside, and New York Penn. No, my bush doesn't need trimming. I need to get out there with a lawnmower at some point this weekend. Right, the next station in 1.2 of the miles is Maryland Avenue. Yeah, we haven't seen a single train come the other way yet. Yeah, it's Sunday morning job, that is. So we'll do the return leg to maybe one of the offshoot bits, not all the way back out to where we just were. And we'll do an early morning rush hour thing. I forgot how nice these routes were. Perhaps we should do a bit of a cycle through the American routes for a little while, because there are a couple of good ones. I've also... Oh, there's a train. I think over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see me play SimRail, because that's got a multiplayer aspect to it. And having seen some bits on the Tweeties, I think that could be quite good. So you dispatch trains and or drive trains. Yeah, it is a signal one, but you can be a driver as well. Yeah, well, there's been updates to it. There's a freight pack for it now as well, which I've been advised to get. I've owned it for a while. I don't think I could get on with it when I first fired it up. So I've never actually done any content on it. I think I played it for 13 minutes and was like, no. So yeah, I've just got to find a slot to stream it, which technically I could have done this week. Ah, okay. Well, I imagine they are making improvements. Right, so we use the other train when we do the return route. Locking doors. Doors are locking on the right, because that's where the platform is. It'd be stupid to lock them on the left. I'd never do that. New Hyde Park. So we've seen one train. Last time we had this, was there an issue somewhere on the tunnel going into Penn Station? And then we had that massive trains coming out. That was awesome. And we got stuck in a queue, didn't we? We had to run through a load of trains. Right, so we've got lights going in our general direction. This beeping is definitely a thing. We are only running a minute late as well. I do like a single-handed operation train. So it's just one lever. Braking. Strange platforms, isn't there, where you can just see under them. They're just concrete piers with, well, platforms shoved on top of them. One of those rail lines, I'd love to go on it. I don't think I'd want to go on it at night. Definitely a long one. Yeah, so we're making our way back to here. Hang on. There. So last time trains were stuck here, coming in and out. So we'll take a train in, and then what we'll do, because we just started from up here, we'll see if we can come down to one of these branches down here. So this one, see if we can take a train down here on the return. Lock doors. And we'll make that early morning. Right, Jamaica. My wife's gone on holiday. Jamaica? No, she's gone to Bognor. I know that isn't the joke, but, you know. Beep, beep. She went on her own accord. Yeah, I know that was the joke. Horse walks into the bar. Barman says, "Why the long face?" Right, so we've got 6.8 miles to Jamaica. So a little bit of a trek now. You're a hot, well, I wish. So we got a 60. Any jokes about... Hang on, let's ask. Alexa, tell me a joke about trains.
What did the steam train say to their Valentine? I choose you.
Okay, maybe not. That was bad. That was definitely bad. Right, let's try and see. Why aren't we stopping at this station then? Hang on, Alexa. How many sleeps till Christmas?
Christmas is in 4 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days, on Wednesday the 25th of December 2024.
What? Hang on. What? No! 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 What?
And here's more related to that.
No! No, no! Alexa, how many sleeps till Christmas?
It's 139 sleeps until Christmas. Santa has a Christmas cracker joke he wants to share with us.
What do you call an elf who sings?
I don't know.
Oh, ho, 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 a rapper!
Another cracking joke, Santa.
Come back tomorrow for another Christmas update.
I was panicking for a second then. I thought we had no Santa. Who, doesn't exist anyway, by the way. Hang on. I thought it was a 60 limit, or was that just why we were crossing the tracky things? Let's speed it back up again. Oh, went for a bit of a neutral zone then. Train. That's the more modern one. We'll go in that one next. The M7. What happened to the 4, 5 and 6? That's what I want to know. Stop beeping at me! Actually had the conversation at work about not being long till Christmas. I said, well, stuff for kids is out in the supermarkets. 4 weeks time that'll be gone, and then it'll be Halloween stuff, and then once that's down, Christmas stuff's out. Won't be long. Right, we've got a 35 limit in 2.2 miles. Winter is coming. Just after I buy an aircon unit. Right, let's slowly it. Another train. So you're on a slightly busier bit of the branch now. That was a noise. I've probably over slowed. That's a word. Don't look it up. Tomorrow night, oh, that's beeping. Trucking. I'm ready. Not sure if Harry and Ethan will be. Not here on Saturday because out and about. But back on Sunday lunchtime for some farming, and then a full week next week. Tuesday night, Train Sim World. Wednesday night is OMSI, I think. Thursday, maybe farming, might be Sim Rail. Friday night is more trucking. Next Saturday is something. And next Sunday is more farming. So I'm actually here for a whole week next week. I know. And the week after, not here on the Saturday. Do Sim Rail. I need to sit and play with it first. I don't want to just jump in on the stream, so I almost need to put it on and spend some time in it before I actually stream it. So that might be a Sunday morning job. Right, so here's our 35. Track going up there. Beep. Oh, what is... Oh, hang on, we've got a red down there. Wasn't expecting that. Does that mean we are getting busier? Beep. The bank holiday weekend, which is what, 2 weeks' time? Board games on the Sunday night. We got a couple of us are heading over to the Isle of Wight to do the hovercraft and the Isle of Wight route. And that, again, another Train Sim World 4 route. That's on the Saturday, but we'll be here on Sunday evening with more board games. What can go wrong with that? Right, so that's our 35. Slowlying down to Jamaica. Well, that's been a holiday. Scrabble with actual points. Points it. The problem with doing it over a stream is, and no offence to Trent, when he struggles with words, and so does Harry, and so does Ethan, and I don't claim to be the best Scrabble player in the world, yet despite the fact I love Scrabble, it doesn't become really that watchable on stream. It's trying to find a board game. I think the Scotland Yard was brilliant, but because the board was so big, we had to zoom out so much to get it all in that you couldn't really see anything. I do have an idea to have a second webcam so that we can maybe switch between a couple of webcams. But I need to work on that. Right, we are arriving at Jamaica. Okay, which doors do we open then? Do you open both doors? It's controversial. Braking. Passengers are thinking, why is this train going so slow? I've opened both. No, I haven't. I tried to open both, but... Oh well, we'll see. Oh god, this is going to be one situation now where it might... Oh no. It didn't actually show us being opening the left-hand side. That's good. Right, 1.3 miles to Kew Gardens. Can't see any of, you know, New York yet. Over there in the distance, I think. New York, New York. Oh, I'm speeding. I seriously don't know what this track speed thing is all about, because it's been nowhere relevant to what the actual track speed is. I know Jamaica's on the outskirts of New York, but I thought I might have seen, you know, New York. Because New York State's massive, isn't it? Alright, a little bit of the acceleratorings as we turn to corner. Stop beeping at me. I still get used to being on this side of the cab. It's going to be weird now if I go back to a UK train and end up being on the other side. Actually being in that thing yesterday in the Germanys. That was just... Been reading a lot of comments today about it, and yeah, is all I can say. A lot of people can see the benefits of having an expert model train. I'm going to be honest and say, because it's just basically an upgrade to an existing train, if that would have been $4.99 to go, right, you've got the train, yeah, do you want the expert version of it, adding more features, fault simulation, blah blah blah, it's going to cost you $5. I think a lot of people would have gone, yeah, I'll give that a go. Adds a bit more realism, turn it on and off if you like, it's a $5. I don't think it's going to be a big seller because of the price. Right, braking. More braking. More brake. More of the braking. Lots of the less of the some of the less of the braking. Not so much of the braking. More of the braking. Eventually, not all the trains on the platform anyway. It's only like the first 6 carriages managed to fit it on because it's a small, stupid platform. Tiny platform. It's like, yeah, if you're in the rear like 6 carriages, you're not going to get off at this stop. Staggered platform as well. How do you get between the two? Down the steps, round, up over that bridge, and back down again? Yeah, fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Forest Hills is next in 1 mile. Take the train. That's what you could do. You could take the train down to the next station where you can cross the platforms and come back up again. There's an idea. I know. See, if you're in the rear 6 carriages, wait till there's a station where the train fits in and get off there. Problem is, no, then you know then to get in the front 6 carriages of the train going the other way to get off at the station when it gets to, or move. Or, you know, get a car. Unicycle. Pogo stick. Just don't get one of those stupid electric scooter things. It definitely likes beeping at me, doesn't it? Well, they're not all fat, are they? Or space hopper. He thought that was a good idea as a mode of transport. It's not really a mode of transport. A Sinclair C5, which obviously people... Why did he think people were actually going to use that as a mode of transport? We're now arriving at Forest Hills, 3 minutes late. Train. I don't think that's stopping there. Well, we can't get all of this thing in here. Look at the length of it. You're never going to fit all that in there. Hello. Okay. Not saying it, 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 not saying it. Doors are locking on the right hand side. Woodside is next. Probably the C5, it was too small. You see there's people riding it on the roads, and they just look tiny. Hello. One thing I do like, and I think if I'd had the money to have something just as a thing, as a mode of transport to get back and forth to work, the Citroen Ami. I just think that's just a hilarious thing just to use as a round town, back and forth to work, go shopping in it sort of thing. No, that's from Tony. I don't know where he is. Well, no, you can't drive it into Tesco's, can you? It's a car. In France, you can drive them at 14. He spelled his name wrong as well. It's Tony with an I. Be most upset. It definitely likes beeping at me. It's all good, apart from being a bit bouncy. At least Ethan's not in France. If I'm ever fortunate enough to be with Ethan when he first visits France, it's going to be hilarious. I'm just going to send him into a shop and say, go on then. Off you go. It's definitely a bit bouncy. Alright, 1.1 mile, we got a 60. And we got a yellow, and we got a red. Oh, it's just changed to a yellow. I'm just totally ignoring that track speed thing. Oh, take him to Germany. Thing is, I think you've got more chance of people in Germany speaking English than you have in France. I've never been to Germany. I've been to Belgium. Never done Germany. Right, so we are heading to New York Penn, place where they keep the pens, in the M3, not the BMW. We're going to take another train out of New York Penn, the M7, and make it morning time. Morning has broken like the first morning. Beep, beep. You can never find a pen. When I worked from home for the last hour or so the other day, someone rang me up and said, oh, can you sort so-and-so out for me? I was like, oh, crap. I normally have a pad at work. So, scrabble around trying to find a bit of paper and a pen. At work, yes, pads, pens, not a problem. Unless if I'm away from my desk and someone rings me, I just tell them to email me. Can you email me that? Am I serenading you? Oh, Mona Lisa, man, and you. No. We're now arriving at Woodside. I'm just, for the first time since last weekend, I'm not tired. It's taken me till Thursday to recover from last week. Oh, I'm blaming Harry. Because I can cope with Ethan. Flipping Harry not giving me any peace. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? Unlocking doors on the right hand side of the train. I wonder if that's how these stations actually look. I wonder if you go to Woodside and you go, yep, that's pretty good. I think they do give it generally a good representation. There's a word. Right, New York Penn, 4.7 miles. You give me peace. No, you don't. The only time I get peace is when you're with Trent. You spend more time with Trent. Right, so stop beeping at me. Exactly. Okay, that doesn't make sense then, does it? Right, so we've got a 60 then, a 30 then, a 60. I'm guessing we're crossing some sort of pointy thing. Oh, we got to go across that bridge. Hang on, we're going down there. Where are we going down there? The world's going to end. Braking slowly. Need to alert London, Colin. Ethan's about an hour away, I think. Put him on red alert. He's coming back. Let's all move and not tell him. Let's all hide. Or hide behind the sofa. He won't know we're here. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Because Harry's picking him up from the train station tomorrow and bringing him here. I could just go and park my car somewhere else and just pretend I'm not in. Keep the curtains closed. Just keep quiet. Turn my phone off. Harry is wath queuing, is he? I queued my wath once. Had to go to the doctor's. I see buildings. There are buildings. of the tall variety. Watching hashtag. Is he watching a hashtag? Okay. Good to know. Thanks for that. Right, going down, down. So we've got to go under the rivery type thing, haven't we, before we go into the place where they keep the pens. And this is the tunnely type thing. I wonder why they got the raised bits on the side. They seem too high to be like evacuation bits you could get passengers out along. Hi, Oneness. Right, so this is the M3, just about to arrive into New York Penn. Then we do a morning service going back out to one of the other places on the route. It's quite a long tunnel. Right, a couple of greens, then the yellow. Kill me, mellow, yellow. Yellow. I might find there's more. Did I have an issue last time? I know I ended that halfway through a sentence where there wasn't much AI on this. We had the gridlocked bit, but there was loads, and I thought it would be fantastic. It's a nice route. Half a mile till we got a 15. Overspeed, 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 overspeed. Pull up. It's the one thing that we did for a lot of years that I don't miss. It's flight. I might actually remove my throttles and things. I'm looking forward to seeing what Train Sim World 5 gives us, which hopefully we'll get a bit of information about in a couple of weeks' time. So based on the last few years, I reckon that could be here in September. That'd be good. Right, 600 yids until the stoppy type place. Yeah, this is where we stood last time and just watched trains going in and out. It was flipping awesome. We're now arriving into New York Penn, the home of the Penns. All change, please, all change. This train terminates here. Used to be someone, heard it a couple of times, like Winchester, around that area, an American doing announcements on SWR, which just sounds weird. Wonder if, like, you did station announcements, someone that was, you know, extremely British in America. I wonder what the reaction would be. Like, what the hell's that accent? Trying to hear Americans do the British accent, or a British accent, is always quite amusing. It's always a "Core blimey, governor." They all think we're from the, you know, the East End. Oh, actually, there's a picture. That could be a thumbnail. Unlocking doors. Yeah, or Dick Van Dyke, which was the cheesiest English accent. Yeah, he died recently. Or is he still alive? Is he still around, Dick Van Dyke? He's in his 90s, isn't he? Fair play. Right. So we went to Rokanoma. I think so. Okay.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Aren't you? Okay, thanks. He's 98. I wonder if he'll get there. Seems to be quite good health. Let's hope he does. Right, Long Island Railroad timetable. We go the M7 this time. Let's see if we can do a 6-car. So we do New York Penn. Does that only go to Port Washington? In that case, we won't do a 6-car. We'll try an 8-car. New York Penn to Hempstead. There we go. Oh, that's the other bit of line. That's what we wanted to do. That's cool. Right, so you do New York Penn to Hempstead. 7:35. Might be busier. Oh god. Right, everything's changed. Right, master key on. Reverser into forward. Unlock doors. Let's open that. Let's open the window. One of these is going to be lights, isn't it? Headlights. Bright. And we're going to have to charge brakes. So that needs to go into... Oh, it's probably max brake now, isn't it? No. There you go. That's in max brake. Right, charge brakes. There we are. You've got to plug in the brakes. Yeah, you got to charge them up. And we've got the right cable. Does anyone know what we've got? Is it USB-C? I've also got the reds on. I don't want the reds on, do I? Cab lights. Marker lights. There we go. Just go with the white ones. It's like the same when you put a USB in and it's always the wrong way round. There's 2 ways it can go. Why does it always take you at least 3 attempts to get it right? Right, back to Woodside then. So yeah, different layout this time. We got a little knobby thing in the middle. Well, this is saying a 70 limit. He said knobby. I've got a little knobby. I thought we could use the M9 on this. Or am I incorrect with my knowledge of using the M9? Alright. So back through the tunnel. It's a bit dark. It's a little bit funny. It's feeling inside. I am coasting. Coasting is happening. We have a green, and then we have a green, and then we have a yellow. It's like eating a packet of fruit pastels. Opal fruits made to make your mouth water. That was a strange thing, wasn't it? Anyway, right, we're going to increase the speed now. Power! It's not the same changing it to starburst. Written by Murray Walker, was it? Oh, the Formula One Murray Walker. Well, there you go. Is there a thing that Bob Holness, Blockbuster's fame, was famous for doing? Was something to do with James Bond? Or am I getting two people mixed up? At speed. Saxophone on Baker Street. Oh, was that him? Ah, I knew he was famous for something. Right, so back out of these tunnels. So some of this route's the same one as we just did, but we're turning off to do another bit. Will we see more trains because we're early morning peak? Or I suppose more people are coming into New York than going out of New York. It's definitely quite tunnel-like. Yeah, so I said, I thought it was something to do with James Bond. Because I remember David Niven being the first person to play James Bond. But I remember something about Bob Holness. Dr. Google says he was the second one. What, David Niven? Strange place to leave a pick-up truck there. Did we come in this route? Bob was the second James Bond. Ah, well, there you go. That's a good pub quiz question. Who was the second actor to play James Bond? People will be then thinking of Dr. No and the Bond films and trying to work out who the second one was. Second person after Barry Nelson. I thought David Niven. I know, I'm confused now. Right, we're a mile from Woodside in the M7 now. Making our way to somewhere, no idea where. At least this thing's not beeping at me every 3 seconds. It's making a lot of noise, isn't it? Clickety clack, clack, click, 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 click. Right, what are the brakes like on this? Not as good as the M3. Okay, we've got a new version of the train. The brakes are worse. I think brake technology would improve, wouldn't you, with age? But like a fine wine. Wish I could say the same. I'm not eating any more chocolate. No chocolate, no crisps. So we've got 4 tracks, so 2 straight throughs in either direction, but you've also got those lines over there as well. I've got jelly babies. Some streams I don't even have a jelly baby, and other streams I'll have like 1 or 2 during a stream, so it's not exactly... Ethan won't buy chocolate unless it's to eat himself. I've got a load in my fridge anyway. Right, Jamaica. Hi Rich. Yeah, anything Ethan buys is train tickets, or McDonald's, or Greg's. It's pretty much all his money's gone on this week. Multiple tickets around the Blackpool area. Wasn't happy that I told him there was a day ranger he could have bought that would have taken him all the way from Manchester up to Blackpool. Would have saved him a fortune. Oh no, his mum pays for spoons. Well no, today was York. Yesterday was Blackpool. More power. It's definitely bouncy. Almost looks too wide for the rails. It's like, how wide can we make a train? It's like those really fat people you see on scooters, where they're just hanging over the seat. It's like the train version of that. Yeah, and it's definitely very lacking in trains going the other way. On the main route between Penn Station and leading out of New York, I think there'll be more trains than this somehow. I still find it quite amusing with Ethan. His mum spent 2 days in Windermere and today in York. They stay in Manchester. Because that's where they stay. Nothing at all, of course, not to do with Ethan wanting to go out on trams. No, wouldn't be any influence whatsoever. Right, so 3 miles to Jamaica. We're going to a different destination this time. We're going to Jamaica Floral Park, Hempstead. So Hempstead, so we turn off. Really? See, it's not the same, is it? Because the old whistly one we used to have, it was annoying. That's actually quite good. Richard, thank you very much. Happy Thursday indeed. I can't play the old one because I kept getting I'm still getting copyright strike for it. Every single time someone donated over the last 6 years, I've been getting a copyright strike. So I've either had to delete videos or mute that bit, and it's been a pain in the backside. That's speeding. You're getting banned any second now. There you go. Thank you, Trent. Why would you want another place to get best viewers? I've got the best viewers, you lot. The standard of abuse. I know, I used to... Well, it's because it was annoying, wasn't it? I have to find something annoying and not quite good. I have to change the donation music again when I have to find something really annoying. Hang on, I've got an idea. Bear with me. Let me stop first. Hang on, I've got an idea. Right, now I've stopped. Right, what I could do is, as donation music, is this. I could do that. Which is from... which one? The first Despicable Me? Which was hilarious. Is it 2 or 3? It's not 3. It must be 2. I think it's 2 then. Oh, it's the second one. That's just so funny. When we saw a Lego model for the 4th one of them had the lights on. We thought, oh, is he going to make a comeback in the 4th one? No. Gutted. Right, we shall wait till 7:53 and 20 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff service going to Hempstead. Our next station stop's going to be Floral Park. I'm going to get out here and find some nice flowers. I'm in the mood for some flowers. And next station stop's Floral Park. Right, Floral Park is next. Where's Michael? Michael has been around for a while. I don't think he's very well. Up we go. I've got the Flowers in the Rain stuck in my head now. Anyway, Floral Park, 5.4 miles. Where we fork off, I think. There is an Asda in Grantham. I've been in there multiple times to buy alcohol. I feel a darkness. I feel a disturbance in the force. Ethan's getting closer. That's why it's been so sunny the last few days. He's been up north. Why on earth is he in Grantham? On his way back from York. Sort of got to go through it a bit. It's all drab and grey up here. That's normal. That's a bit bendy. Oh, hang on, we got a yellow. Alright, slowly in. You do miss the north, said nobody ever. Right, it's in the M7 going back to Hempstead via Floral Park. Done the M3. I thought I could do the M9 on this route. Unless I've somehow picked the wrong version of the route or something stupid. Wouldn't surprise me. You can. Well, it's not coming up as an option. Yeah. Long Island Railroad. I don't know if it's the commuter version. It just says Long Island Railroad. Oh, I just picked this version. I'll have a look when we get to Hempstead. Hang on, there's a red. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am doing the braking thing. The braking thing is happening. It's fine. The red's getting further away. We're okay. Yeah, how am I not in the... I didn't see another version of Long Island Railroad. We'll have a look. At least I can do the M3, the M7 and the M9. Alright, so we're not stopping here. Well, it's your fault. Move back. You did ask which one I was on. Well, yeah. I just saw this one and thought, that'll do. I forgot there was another version. But I did say at the beginning, I'm sure I could use the M9. Yeah, this is Long Island Railroad. I should really uninstall this version, shouldn't I? Southampton? Oh, Jesus. I'm not uninstalling the routes I don't use. I don't need the space. It's nice to have them all there. Obviously, when I move to train sim world 5. Yeah, Southampton's not great. Yeah, I've got the Harry Potter car park there, though. Hang on, we're on time. That can't be right. Oh, God, no. Fairham's a hole. So's Gosport. Southsea, yes. Portsmouth, no. Right, 4.3 miles to Hempstead, which is the last one on this one, and then we'll make sure we're on the right route. We'll switch to the other one. Right. So 45 limit, then we got a 70. That's saying 60. I don't get this signaling train signal, train signal, train you know, the thing. Power. All of the power. It's definitely bouncy. See, why aren't we stopping here? Those poor passengers waiting here. No, whizzing straight through. They could have all gone to Hempstead. Well, they could have all... They might not have wanted to go to Hempstead, but we could have taken them there. You're going to Hempstead. I don't want to go to Hempstead. I don't care. That's where you're going. Not Hemel Hempstead, no. Well, it's a bit late saying that now, isn't it? I've already gone through it. See, another station there we could have stopped at. But didn't. Right, so when we get down the end here then, we'll try and switch to the other version of Long Island Railroad, the more modern one, and see if we can use the M9 and then go back into New York. So we've done the M3, the M7, the M9. It's almost like I planned it. Tomorrow night, back with some trucking, doing the trucking type thing, where we're in a Ford F-Max. Saturday, not here, out and about again. But we'll be here Sunday lunchtime with the farming type thing. And then a full week next week, Tuesday all the way through till Sunday. There's a red. I'm guessing we're waiting for this train down here to come out of Hempstead before we can then go in, because single track I think going down. So hopefully by the time I get there that will change. Yes, there you go. Yeah, so a little bit of single track here. I think we go off to the right. I could be wrong. I could be right. I do like a bit of single track branch line action. Watched YouTube videos last night. A guy, YouTube channel called I Like to Make Stuff. I think one of his videos in the Discord server, and one of the videos I watched last night was that he put a display cabinet in a door. And I thought, what a cool idea. Love to see the thought process to some of these people. And this guy's like, I've got this problem. One of the ones he did was building a new lid for his fish tank. And it's quite nice to see, right, this is the problem I've got. How can I overcome it? I wish I was creative like that. Yeah. The coolest thing was he separated up his basement into various rooms, one to keep 3D printers in, but wanted to give it a bit of life. And he's put LED strips in the ceiling and has done something using a Raspberry Pi that puts random flashes of light along these 3 strips. So all of a sudden there'll be like a flash down the middle one, and then a period of time will wait, and then there'll be a flash down the right hand side one, and then a period of time will wait, and then a flash down the left hand side one, and it's random. So there could be nothing for a long time, and then all 3. There could be something. It looked really cool. So I then sat there in my living room going, I got some blue LED lights around my TV and a couple of Amazon device controlled lamps. I'm thinking, what if I could get some LED strips? Right, we are arriving at Hempstead. Yeah, he does a lot of 3D printing. I watched a few of his videos last night. Any good at wiring? Oh, not bad at electrics. Apart from don't try and turn the light on in my utility room, as these guys found out the other week. To turn the light on in the utility room, you have to have the light on in the kitchen. I don't know what I did, but it won't turn on unless the light's on in the kitchen. So what I did was change the fitting. Apart from that, it's fine. It works. You just got to have the kitchen light on. Oh yeah, there's a socket at the bottom of the stairs that doesn't work. Apart from that, it's all fine. It's got says do not use on it. Problem solved. I'll get around to it one day. It's only been like it for like 5 years. It's okay. Right, let's see if we can find the correct route then with the M9 in it. So Long Island Railroad is the one we've got. New York to Trenton. It's not any of those. Great Western, Rhine Raw, LGV, London Underground, Midland Main Line, Little Oakville, Peak Forest, Rossignol, Sandpatch, Castle Versberg, Sherman Hill, Spirit Steam, West Cornwall, West Somerset, Arosa, Birmingham Cross City, Boston, Cajon, Cane Creek, Cathcart, Clinchfield, East Coastway, Edinburgh, Glasgow, Glossop, Harlem, Hamburg to Lubeck, Horseshoe, Isle of Wight, London to Brighton, Northern Transpennine, Rapid Transit, Southeastern High Speed, Tees Valley, Dresden to Chemnitz, Holiday Express, Antelope Valley, S-Bahn, East Coast Main Line, De Werke, Dresden, Training Centre. It's not there. That one. How is it? Ignore that. Ignore that. Right. We'll go. Ignore that. It didn't. Nothing happened. Right. Let's go West Hempstead to New York Penn. That should be about right time-wise as well. Right, let's do this one then. Back into New York in the M9 this time. But cut that out in the editing. No one will get this far on YouTube. People of YouTube get about 7 minutes in and give up, so it's fine. The only people that are going to know are going to be us. Okay, another one to remember. Right, okay. Master key on. Oh, that's a thing. Fresh air intake. We don't want any of that. Desk light. Okay, doors are on the left. Snow brake. Have we got a headlights? Bright. There we go. Do we not? Hang on. Right, we'll mark our lights off then. Where was that? That was here somewhere. Okay. So this got automatic brake pressure thing. Or have I got to do the brake pressure? Have we got one for brake pressure? Car wash? Contact signaler. There's nothing on the dash, is there? Okay, we'll just see if we go then, shall we? I would charge a brake pipe at least 90%. Well, there isn't a brake pipe button type thing for me to do the pushing of. Doors, buzzer, closed doors. Oh, there's nothing there. There's not any of those, that's just signaler. Unless it is one of these then. Display section, fresh air, cab heater, cab lights, gauge lights, wiper, markers, headlights, uncoupling, lamp test, car wash, desk light illumination. Well, where's the... How to adjust my seat? Well, there's no... I haven't watched it yet. No, I really must go to the cinema and watch that. Okay. So it's not going to let me go anywhere until I charge the brakes, but I don't know where to charge the brakes. It's not going to be over here or anything stupid, is it? No. Or is it one of those things that's only going to be visible when you're in a certain place? It's definitely not none of these, is it? Uncoupling, display section, yeah, fresh air, cab lights, gauge lights, wiper, markers, headlights. No. The other ones, it was a button. There's definitely nothing. It's not going to let me go. Well, it did let me go. Oh, Not saying a word. Not saying a word. Not saying a word. Okay, we're good now. I did think it was automatic in this. Anyway, we're making our way back to Jamaica on the extended version of Long Island Railroad. I've driven this train before. But means you're in and out so many different things on this, it's difficult to remember what does what and where everything is. If I was one of those people that spent a lot of time in each train, but most streams I'm switching from train to train. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, this is the one that wants to slow you down. Wasn't Jamaica one of the busy stations in this last time? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of beeping at me. Stop beeping at me. Right, just stay under the speed limit and you'll be fine. Right, single... Well, I don't know if it's a single yellow. It's a yellow. There's some yellows. Right, do the break into the 25. You know, I said it might be busier in Jamaica. I don't think it is. That's 4 months' time. We'll be doing the Holiday Express again. That just seems ridiculous. Beep, 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 beep. Well, yeah, 2 weeks' time you got said earlier, wasn't it? 2 weeks' time you got August bank holiday. Then the kids go back to school. Then it'll be Halloween stuff in the shops. It definitely likes beeping. Right. Are there going to be lots of trains here? Taking a very slow approach in. Alright. There's one there, either waiting to go in or waiting to go out. Yeah. And that's not even going in, or unless that's going out somewhere. Oh, there's one in the station. I'll bet that one's waiting to go into that. Unless that's in a siding. Could be in a siding. Yeah, you'd think a train at 6 minutes past 8 in the morning heading into New York would be fairly busy, wouldn't you? Thing is, now what door do I open? It says platform 2. They're both platform 2. Stop beeping at me. I'm going to open the one on the right. No, it lets me unlock one side. I can't open both sides. It only lets me unlock one. So the side on the left it is then. Stop beeping at me. I'm still here. I'm still alive. Right, 2.3 miles to Forest Hills. We're going to move. Why are we not moving? Train. Oh. Well, there's a couple of trains coming in. And not as busy as I thought it would be. Oh, it's that cute little 2-car look. That thing's awesome. But that doesn't appear on any route. I don't like a long one. One coming down from up there, look. No, that was the train going beep beep. You lived in New York, you'd be going, really? This is taking a long time to do my commute. Why? Because the train was only like 20 miles an hour for the whole journey in. Well, yeah, well, especially this week, you wouldn't, would you? Hooray, power! So the happy medium with trains is the M7. That's the one you want. The M3 beeps at you a lot. The M9 beeps at you a lot. The M7 is the happy point. Right, slowly increasing the speed. Now we give it the beans. To where Forest Hill. My folks are from. No, the M3 was beeping at us. Right, a mile to Forest Hills. Yeah, well, I need to go back there this year. Unfortunately, the road where my parents grew up, well, the road's still there, but the house is gone. I've been trying to find an old map to try and find where it was. Let's see if I can dig around for historic maps. Right, braking. Tiny platform. Yeah, well, some of the trains on it. It's fine. Oh no, it's definitely a tiny platform. I'm your tiny platform. They definitely like some beeps and some bongs, didn't they, in America? Right, 3.6 miles to Woodside. And it's fairly rapid at getting off the line. There's just no other trains on this route. Beep, beep, beep. Right, 2 miles, we've got a 60. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. You're going fast. You get. Or it doesn't like it if you speed. That's got to be doing exactly 80. got the 60 coming up where it slammed the brakes on anyway. And it's going straight through. I got to stop. It's always good when you're on the faster train and you're overtaking a stopping service. It's always frustrating when you're on the stopping service and you get overtaken by a faster train. Got another day on Saturday of probably quite a few 166s and 158s. Yeah, that was an Express. Express. See, who chose this stopping point? Not all the trains on the platform, but you could put a stopping point down the end. Dovetail. Right, final stop then. New York of the Pens. In 4.8 miles. Another express. I'm not accelerating quickly because we got a 45 coming up. And we got 10 minutes to do 5 miles. Obviously the last couple of miles is going to be tunnel. That got very far, didn't it? That express came down there, stopped. Hope that is the express. Yeah, it definitely nannies you a bit, this one. Not only you got to be under the speed limit, but you got to be under the speed limit that's approaching. Right, so there's that 45 because of the points change. Track change. The track come over here a bit. That looks quite New Yorky in its New Yorkiness. With, you know, the big buildings and things. See, it's concerning, isn't it? You go past the signal, but it shows a red light. It's like, no, it's fine. Alright, down into the tunnely thing. So this must get busy. It must just be a constant queue of trains going into these things in reality. Well, yeah, unlike the other day when there wasn't a red light. A bit like the Channel Tunnel, I suppose. There's pretty much always a queue of trains going through it. Alright, 2 miles to go. Yeah, don't exceed the speed limit because it'll slam the brakes on. Red. I wonder if it's going to hold us before we come into the station then. Obviously waiting for our platform to become clear. I'm not seeing a yellow, but the track marker says red. Now it says red. I don't want to get this far and run the red at the end. Yeah, we're obviously waiting for a... Ah, I see lights. I wonder if we're waiting for those lights. I hear a train. Alright, we got a green. Oh, okay. Wasn't prepared to come around here, but... It's difficult to see where that marker's going to actually take you. And here we come, track 17 at New York Penn. It's not bad, we're only about a minute late as well. It's pretty good going for me. Unlocking the door is on the right hand side of the train. Ow. Penn Station. Restroom. You can go and have a rest. Hello. Ow, for God's sake. You can't get out of the train because of a stupid buzzery type thing. We serve with pride. Can't go up the stairs. I'm trapped. 7 years in prison if you attack a
Oh,
member of the railroad staff.
yeah.
That was the thing. Hang on. Bear with me. Steve-O, 6'8". Are you? You're going to get smaller with age. Thank you for the follow. It's almost so it's... Hang on, we got a horn there. We got acknowledge. What's that for then? I've got a little thing and I've got a big thing. That just seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? That's the Americans for you. Locked doors. Don't know why it kept us waiting there, but it did. Stopping the sidings. I thought I was done. We're going through to the sidings then. Definitely one of those routes that you almost wish there was more AI. I think we're spoilt by London Commuter, where there's just so much AI. So you got to put the train somewhere before they enter service, I suppose. And they're putting them down here. That's steep. That's a 3.5% grade. Blimey. Are we going round to the left here? That's many trains. Is this Hudson Yards? Because there's I've seen things on the YouTubes about building on top of Hudson Yards. It's right by the river, yeah. That's a lot of trains. Well, there's our thumbnail. Quite clearly. Wait until 8:44. I don't think so. Why would it make you sit there 9 minutes? I'm not doing that. There we go. Some Long Island Railroad action. Firstly in the wrong version and then finally in the right version. In the M3, the M7 and the M9. Might have to look at some more of the American stuff over the next few weeks. I do seem to neglect the American lands. So maybe the next, a couple of weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, we will concentrate on the Americas and then see what happens. Excuse me, with Train Sim World 5, which hopefully we'll get in September. And then that'll be a thing for a few weeks. So there we go. So more trains back on Tuesday. Normal schedule next week, Tuesday all the way through till Sunday. Next stream, though, is tomorrow night. Back with some trucking and tunes in the Ford F-Max. Not here on Saturday, out and about in that there Wiltshire on trains again. But Sunday lunchtime will be here with some farming. So that's the thing. So there we go. Thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last 2 and a bit hours. And to, people did things. Hang on, that one. And to these people as well. Trent's always keen to get rid of me, isn't he? Thanks to Richard for the very kind donation. And to Nightbot and Trent for doing something. Not sure what Nightbot did. I know what Trent did. Hang on, Steve-O followed. Why wasn't that on there? Thank you, Steve-O, for the follow, unless he's unfollowed already. Could be. Wouldn't blame him, in all fairness. There we go. I will be back with some idiots tomorrow night to do the trucking type thing. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.
Be-do, 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 be-do.